What's good, what is good, my sizers? We're back again with another video, and today I'm gonna go over some really fun, really cool, family-friendly activities y'all could do while in Vegas. And the best part is, this first one, totally affordable. Our first stop is here at the Pinball Hall of Fame. It is right before you get to Mandalay Bay, but this is what the building looks like. They're open Sunday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then on Fridays and Saturdays, they're open 10 to 10. When you first walk in, you're greeted by the change machines and then a couple of ATMs as well, just in case you need to break your cash. Because again, you're surrounded by a bunch of pinball machines, so you're gonna need quarters. They also sell merchandise here. So they have themed pinballs like Austin Powers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Kiss, Deadpool. I know they used to have a Shrek pinball machine over here somewhere, but I haven't been here in a very long time, so I'm not quite sure where that would be. Ghostbusters, Star Trek. The pinball machines range anywhere from $1 to $2, and all of their machines take quarters. They have like the older vintage machines over here. These ones usually take a quarter. Again, something like this is perfect for all ages. This is totally something I would do to bond with my family on vacation and get away from all the gambling and all the smoking and all the pedestrians. It's really fun. If you're not into the pinball games, then don't worry, because they have hockey, Guitar Hero, skee ball machines, air hockey. Like, they have other things. They even have racing games. So they literally have just a little bit of everything. So when you come up to a machine and you're not quite sure how much it is, it'll tell you in this bottom right corner. So like this one is 75 cents because it's Pirates of the Caribbean. They have an old vintage baseball one here in this corner. There's Jaws, Elvira, Foo Fighters, Venom. But the one I really wanted to show you guys is that they have multiple John Wick pinball machines. Look how cool this is. So if you're not a fan of John Wick, don't worry, because they have X-Men over here. But I found the Shrek machine that I was trying to show you guys earlier. I found it. So they have the Munsters, Shrek, Family Guy, Spider-Man, and the Sopranos, and like AC/DC. When you enter the property, I would say if you turn to the right, this is all of your non-pinball games over here on the right side. So to make it a little easier to navigate through the Pinball Hall of Fame, they do have sections for their pinball machines. So like right now we're just walking down an aisle of all of their vintage, old school pinball games. And these are a quarter. Okay, for the video I wanted to show you guys what playing on a vintage pinball machine would look like. So I think we're gonna go with this one because it's a quarter and I love baseball. I was confused because usually there's like a little knob, but it said to press the right button to shoot it out. Okay, that was a single. Is that another home run? No, nothing. Okay. Not great, not good. I'm trying to get another home run. Or something for points. Oops. I was also looking for like a secondary handle. Oh, what is that? A triple? Okay, okay. See, we should always go with baseball. I just had to say something. Another thing I would recommend is checking machines. We were literally just walking by and I got a free game because somebody didn't fulfill their whatever. Which actually makes me excited that this is Scooby-Doo, because I wanted to do like a modern game to show you the difference between like an older machine rather than a more modern machine. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh, I see the flipper right there. Okay. Do you see there's a hidden flipper up on the top? It's the bookcase. Okay, no more talking. Just concentration. Oh, I missed it. No way. Oh, lever. I thought it got stuck. This next activity is strictly for all of my adults. Anyone who is 21 and over, come on down to Swingers, which is the newest mini golf on the strip, and it is only 21 and up. The cool thing that I really liked about Swingers is the fact that it is multi-leveled and the fact that they have an arcade on top of their mini golf courses. So here are the prices for when you want to do their carnival side of it all. And then they also offer, of course, alcohol because it's 21 and up, like I mentioned earlier. So this is their wines, their beers, and then of course their cocktails. But what's really cool about this is that they have a live DJ, first of all. For a mini golf spot, that's pretty incredible. And there's 4 different courses that you can choose from. And don't worry about getting the munchies because they also have an elevated bar menu available, and just the vibes, like they have it all. They do not want you leaving because why would you want to interrupt the vibes just because you're hungry or just because you want to drink? Well, you don't. They got you covered. Literally, while I was walking around this area, it just reminds me of like Disneyland, but strictly for adults. And strictly for golf because all it is mini golf, but the vibes were just so immaculate, and that's where they have their live DJ. And I mean, they have seating galore. They offer food, like it's everything an adult wants. Fun, food, music. Perfect. So not only do they have 4 different courses that you could choose from, but each course is 9 holes. Now, I'm no golfer, but rumor has it that if a caddy sees you get a hole in one, then you can spin a wheel to see if you could get a free shot. And for those who don't drink, have no fear because they also have a small selection of mocktails that they can make you, which I think is great because I don't drink. I definitely think this is the perfect place to do a date night or just even hang out with your friends and family, especially considering that they serve mocktails, because like I know for me it's really hard to hang out with my friends when all they want to do is drink, and I don't want to go to a bar because I don't drink. So this is a nice way to have fun and not miss out on anything and still have a good time. And if you guys are locals or in the military, ask about the discounts because the lady at the front desk wouldn't tell me how much things were, but she did say that they offered discounts for locals and for the military. So definitely look into that because y'all already know I'm all about saving money anywhere and everywhere I possibly can. And right back into the family-friendly activities again. This next spot is number 1 escape room in Las Vegas. I absolutely love this place. I used to talk about it all the time, not so much anymore. And honestly, I just have not been back. That's why I haven't talked about it. But they have so many different rooms for you to try, and they have different experience as well in terms of if you want to do big groups, like anywhere from 2 to 40 people, or if you want to do like an overnight thing, or if you want to try and solve 5 different rooms in one night. And it's just such a great experience. I used to come here all the time with my friends. I even did one of these escape rooms as a date, and it's just really nice and fun. Like I have been to so many different escape rooms, but this one is honestly my favorite, and it's not even that far away from the strip. It's about a 10-minute drive, give or take, depending on traffic. And if you're staying at the MGM Grand, then it's even shorter of a drive. Out of all of the ones I've done, and I've done like 5 different ones here, I would say the Cabin is my favorite, or if you're looking for just a 2-player one, Chained is really crazy. That one, so good. Keep in mind, in order to participate, the youngest you could be is 16 years old, but you do have to be with an adult that is 18 or older. And next up on our list is Round 1 Arcade. I had never heard of this place until it moved to the mall, and then my entire life changed. You're telling me I can get all those snacks, especially the ones at the bottom, for $1, and I can go play some games with my kids or my siblings, or just have a nice little fun date night. Like, this sounds perfect. There's claw machines, there's actual games. There were so many dance machines in the back corner. I literally was like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed because there's so much. The cool thing about this arcade was that there was so much variety of all of the games and the machines and everything like that. It was like a miniature Dave & Buster's, except machines. And the cool part is they also have an area where you can go and cash in your tickets for prizes. Honestly, I love that arcades still do the whole prizes thing because, yeah, I want to go home with a big stuffed animal, whether I purchased it from the prize machine or I got it from the claw machine. I'm thinking my favorite thing about this arcade, aside from the fact that it's inside of a shopping mall, is the fact that it is open from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. every single day. This next activity is dedicated to all my people who love to be outdoors, because Vegas does have some beautiful nature, but in the summertime and in the wintertime, when weathers are super extreme, you do not want to be outdoors. So this is the perfect place for you, because this is indoor rock climbing. And this place is amazing because they don't care how experienced or how naive you are in terms of this indoor rock climbing. They will help you every step of the way. They will help you learning how to put on the harnesses yourself. They will teach you the importance of needing a spotter, or if you come in by yourself, don't worry, because they have machines that you can do like a self-spotting technique, and it's really cool. You just gotta hook up your harness to it and then just jump, and it is totally controlled by your body weight. And it is super worth it. I've done this a few times and I've never had more fun in my entire life. And they have all of these different walls that you can do, and it depends in terms of difficulty. Some of them are super easy, others are more advanced. It really just depends on what your vibes are. I started off with the super easy ones, and then I was like, nah, this seems too easy. And then I tried not this one. This one seems a little crazy, but I tried some of their other ones and I had a blast. I was like, oh yeah, this is my vibe for sure. I will say, even though it is indoors, they don't have AC on. So in the summertime, they'll just have a bunch of fans laid out on the floor on high speeds and full blast. So that does kind of suck, because then all you do is smell like the sweat and the body heat of everybody, and it's kind of miserable, but it's still a lot of fun and it's really worth it. So I definitely recommend coming and checking this place out. Calling all my chocolate lovers for this next activity, because we are going to hit up FLM chocolates. The cool thing about them is that 1, they are a chocolate factory, and 2, they're open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. every single day. And not only are they a chocolate factory and you can watch them through their windows like make the chocolates and stuff, but they also have a cactus garden outside. And yeah, you might think, okay, but they're just cactuses, but living out in a desert, especially somewhere like Vegas, cactuses are our natural flower. So it's cool to learn about all of the different types of cactuses and things like that. And it's a really nice vibe. And I love the fact that they're open all year long. Like the Bellagio Conservatory Garden, they also decorate for the season. So they'll decorate for Valentine's Day. They do a bunch of stuff for Christmas and New Year's, and it's just so fun. And I love that they recognize all of these different holidays considering that they're open. But my favorite part about this place is when you go and check out the chocolates, they give you a free sample of chocolate. Who doesn't love a free sample, and who doesn't love chocolate? Alright y'all, this next activity is a little complicated to recommend considering it depends on when you come to Vegas, but I totally recommend checking out First Friday. It is located in downtown Las Vegas in the Arts District, and it is such a cool vibe all the time. It is especially something you want to hit up, especially if you're looking into like the Vegas culture or like small businesses, local businesses, and I just absolutely love it. They have food, they have vendors, they have arts and crafts, like you can see people's artwork or their jewelry, and just it's like a big old flea market, and it happens once every single month, obviously the first Friday of every single month. They also have this one called Last Friday, but that's located in Henderson, Nevada, and that one's not as big or popular, but it is basically the same thing. You showcase your artwork or what your business is known for, and you just build clientele, and then you get to know like what Vegas has to offer in terms of small businesses. And just a heads up, because it is in downtown Las Vegas, parking in itself will already be pretty tough, but they do close streets off in order to host the First Friday, so parking in itself is going to be a little difficult, so just keep that in mind. But it's totally worth it, and it's totally free to attend. And the last activity I want to recommend here is shopping. It sounds cliche, but I have traveled all over the US, and shopping in Vegas has honestly been my favorite. There are places like the Fashion Show Mall or the Forum Shops and Caesars. The Wynn and the Venetian also have their own little shops. But one of the stores I definitely recommend checking out, especially if you're a sneakerhead, is the Urban Necessities, located inside of the Forum Shops right next to the Apple Store. It is oh my gosh, it's a sneaker head's dream come true. Like, there's so much stuff. There's barbershop, there's ice cream shop, there's so much stuff in this place. But I'm out of time, so if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys have ever been here or any other activities I should recommend or check out. And be sure to smash that subscribe button down there while you're at it. Toodles!